Do you have a gallon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey man, how's it going?
Thomas, glad to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. You're either going to be my most favorite person or my least favorite person today.
I don't want to hear that.
Feel like I'm going crazy, man. You looking for my electrical panel first?
I'm gonna start. Just ask you a few questions.
Sure.
You use a heater at all? Central heat?
For here?
Heating? Yeah.
Like maybe once or twice.
Twice.
out of the
Okay.
year. Yeah.
All right. Is everything electric and gas appliances?
No gas, all
All
electric.
right. You have a jacuzzi or hot tub?
I have a pool.
Pool? You have a pool heater?
Yes, it is
All right.
currently completely shut off.
Okay. It's electric, most likely.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. How old's the AC unit? Or
A
HVAC
little over
system?
a year old.
Year old?
Mhm.
Okay. And what do you normally keep the thermostat set at?
Around 76.
For cooling and for heating?
For heating, if it's ever on heat, like maybe 64.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we recommend about 68,
Okay.
so even better. All right. Have you had anything replaced in the last 6 months, like a hot water tank?
I just replaced my hot water heater.
Okay.
But that was just because I couldn't get any.
Hot water?
No, hot water was fine. I couldn't get an answer from FPL, man. I've been calling for
Really?
a long time, and I finally was just like, I don't know what else to do. I had electricians come out, and I was like, fuck it. The only thing I can afford to replace at this point is the
Yeah.
hot water heater.
Hot water heater, and you didn't think there was any problems with it before you replaced it?
It
Just-
worked perfectly fine.
just this,
But we.
trial and error, see what happens.
Dude, I'm so desperate at this point. I'm $700 a month is what they're charging me.
Yeah, well, it dropped big time last month.
Did
It
it?
was down like 200 your last month's bill, wasn't it?
No, the guy that I just talked to on the phone told me that my energy usage hasn't gone down at all.
Okay, I thought I might be on the wrong customer app, but
Okay.
I looked over your usage and you got about how much power you use per month and per day. Some days you're using, man, bam, 70, 80, 100 kilowatts a day.
Well, what's happening
Crazy.
is overnight.
Do you think it could be the pool heater?
No, because it's off.
It's
It's
off.
off. You don't use it at all.
At the breaker off.
Off. Okay.
Yeah. I don't trust anything anymore, dude. I've been living
Yeah.
totally different.
How old's
'cause I'm
How's the HVAC system?
Like
air conditioning.
13 months old.
13 months old.
It was
Yeah.
replaced in like what, November?
They replaced it?
2020.
Yeah, the whole thing. And the ducts were replaced.
Maybe a
And
little more than 13
Yeah.
months, but like.
we've got almost new appliances, almost a brand new
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
dishwasher.
the fridge is the only
The
thing.
pool heater was installed in 2021.
But you don't use that. It's off.
I
Breaker.
don't. But what was weird to me is that they said that we've had energy usage on this house as high as 4,000 back in 2019,
Really?
which was before we would have had
They didn't put the,
the pool heater in, before we had
And the air conditioner was here
air
at the same time?
conditioner was replaced. So no, it's new.
Okay, so it's a
Yeah.
different one. Yeah.
So I don't know what the hell.
We weren't in house.
We weren't in the house. It was a.
Then they went back and looked at the.
But I guess that's why when they first got the high bill, they didn't say, "Hey, you're."
Yeah.
They didn't say, "Hey, this seems oddly high."
Because
they
it's not the
didn't-
highest.
They
Yeah.
stopped billing me for 2 months.
Why was that?
Well, they told me on
So
the
you-
phone is
yeah.
because my usage was so high and abnormal.
They could have
They had to
stopped it.
send somebody out to go and
Check the
confirm
meter.
that it
Yeah.
was working.
Do an actual read.
But I had just moved in, so if I did have that as an electrical problem, and all of a sudden I can't see what my daily usage is,
Right.
how am I supposed to know? You know?
I mean, you can go online and go on my dashboard.
No, it wasn't active. My meter was not active for 2 months.
They must put a new meter in or something.
Nope. They told me that they reset it.
Shut it off.
All of a sudden I got a bill, and I asked the guy on customer service about it, and he went through it and he goes,
No.
"Oh yeah, you're just must have been high. You know, it must have kicked
Mhm.
that." Because I was like, "How the fuck can you guys bill me for the past 2 months when I
They're,
didn't
they're
have?"
probably estimating you.
Yes.
So they
So
weren't getting any information from
whenever I call customer service, they just tell me I'm freaking
or
crazy.
somebody coming out doing actual read.
Nobody.
So let's see what's going on. We can
Thanks.
start-
Because they were-
Sorry, dude. I'm always getting worked up. This
No,
has been
I understand, man.
a 14-month process for me.
Sit back up, girl.
Little kitty.
Yeah. Do I need to put the cats up? I got
You're fine, you're
Okay.
fine.
The dog's up in the room.
The dogs is what we care about.
Okay.
And she's a sweetheart too.
Yeah, she's sweet. No,
Find a dog.
She's a lab. She'll lick the heck out of your face, but that's about
So-
it.
So I just went back to December on this because that was one of your highest bills. That December and
That was right when we moved in.
December 2022?
Of this past December.
last December.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
So it's the January bill, $592. I mean, on the budget bill, it brought it down to $600. Last year, but last month's bill is actually $280. But that budget bill brought it up to $577.94.
Well, 280 is reasonable.
Yeah,
That's reasonable. But this budget bill, what brings it up so high? Because your last two balances were high, so it built it up high.
Sandy. No.
See, last year at this time, your usage 3,600, 3,900.
That's wild. We just moved in, and those are the 2 months right there.
Did you use the heater at all? January, maybe a couple days a week.
What, this past January? No, not at all. We didn't even swim.
Okay, so I think it really pull that much power are your 240s. I mean 220s, 240 items like a oven, dryer, hot water tank, heater, air conditioner, pool heater, stuff like that. Those are the big items that draw a lot of power. Refrigerator's not going to cause it. Your oven will cause it if you use it 24/7.
Oh, we barely even cook, dude.
Yeah. Pool heater, you absolutely sure that's turned off.
You can go check.
Pull that breaker. Yeah.
I didn't pull it out. No, it's off at the breaker.
It's off at the breaker. Okay.
Yeah, and before I turned it off, I made sure that the heat was
does the house feel like it's cooling correctly?
Yeah.
I mean, does it feel sticky in here?
No.
Or moisture? No.
Not that I can tell.
All right.
Nope, and I even had an electrician come
And
by.
you replaced the hot water tank.
I did.
All right.
But that's just
Did you do it yourself or someone come and do it?
I did it myself. That was.
You sure you wired everything right?
I'm almost positive. That would have been February 1st.
About last year?
No, just this.
Just this
like
past
just
February?
last month, like
Yeah.
less than a month ago.
So January and February bill was $280, so that's more like it. If you go back, you moved in right around January of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what the other usage was.
So prior to us moving in, her dad owns the house.
Okay.
And he was in and out of the
house.
States,
Yeah.
essentially using Sweden half.
So
the year.
here's when he was living here. See the power's real low.
Yep.
But look at these 4,000 usage right here.
Yeah, and that was when he had a tenant in.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
tenant.
That's
Yeah,
tenant.
he was renting it out, and then they moved in.
3,000, like 3,000, 4,000.
And that tenant was a said contractor, so that was kind of part of
They're
my
high.
concerns.
They're all high too.
Get out of there, girl.
But since then, the air conditioner was replaced, pool heater was put in.
So
We have a variable speed pump.
terrible speed. Yeah. So what do you got? About 1,600 square feet here?
It's 22.
22. So you probably have a 4-ton AC system, maybe even a 5.
I went up to the next level up to
Five.
try to save money on electricity.
Actually,
ironically.
it can hurt you if you go up.
It was recommended by
Okay.
the
Yeah,
tech,
so-
and it was an extra $1,500 to save money.
Okay. Yeah, because you can oversize them too.
Yeah, I get that.
That's why I was asking house feel moisture. No. Okay. So what do you have on now for electricity? You got a pool pump on? Is that on? I don't
It's
see it.
not currently
No.
running now. It runs 6 hours, I think.
Have anybody used hot water in the last half hour? Hour?
No.
No.
No, everything. I haven't done any laundry. I haven't done dishes. Like, put in shower.
What do you say? It's thermostat about 77.
76 right now, I think.
76. Okay, but it's not on. Might just walk around a little bit, check some few things out. Yeah. House was probably built in the 70s.
But maybe a little earlier than that.
Okay. You ever had the insulation looked at? Just off the It's all good.
Yeah, they said that it could be better, but there was
It's the
insulation,
standard, okay.
and there was no way that it was, that was my issue. I mean, we've gone days and days and days with the air conditioner completely off because we thought that.
Yeah, I want to get some more information.
I'll talk forever. You need me to shut up? Just tell me.
No. It's good to talk. I learned stuff like this. What people are saying. I was at a customer's house before you, and an older lady, and he had her son there. So these meters, we can actually go see what kind of load you pull in at real time.
Awesome.
And so her power her usage was like 4,000 watts. I said, "You sure you haven't used any hot water in the last hour?" She said, "No, I haven't used this since last night." So I said, "Let me just walk through your house." So I walked in her bathroom. She had her hot water turned on. She didn't know it was on.
Oh,
Yeah, so.
No, I mean, we've been home by ourselves. Kids are.
No. Yeah.
Like I said, I haven't done laundry.
I know we're pulling 1 kilowatt hour
You
right
have a
now.
smart thermostat.
Yep. All of my lights are smart, man. I could literally not be any
Did
more
you
energy
install that
efficient.
yourself too?
The thermostat was double checked by the AC
Okay.
guy when he came through.
And the air handler's probably in the garage.
The air handler's in the garage, the unit's on the other side.
Mind if I walk back there?
No, go for it.
many kids live here?
Just two.
2.
The 4 people.
Yeah.
Just the 4 of us.
9-year-old and a 7-year-old, so they don't consume too much.
And you can't get filter here, it looks like it.
Yep.
How old is the unit? I might have told me, I forgot.
It's like 14 months. It was November of
22.
2022.
Okay.
Yep.
Mind if I go in the garage?
Go for it. Yeah, it's kind of a mess in there. I'm a photographer.
Try opening the garage?
What's that?
Try opening the garage?
Garage cannot open. No, it is locked.
Sandy,
You need more lights though?
No, I got pipes. I'm looking for the air handler.
The air handler's gonna be back over here.
nothing to trip over here. Sandy. Hold on, I gotta go find him. Maybe I go in and get their food.
Yeah, that's fine.
Eat them.
Yep.
We got a 4-ton AC system.
Yep. Had the AC guy that installed it come out. I assumed it was his fault at first, and he went through and showed me that.
All right. What I would do is get mastic, duct seal it, and just with what they call paint it
Yep.
on this plenum, and it'll hard up like a rock.
Yeah, that's what it up there has that.
You got a little bit of leakage here.
Okay.
It's real simple to do. You can buy it anywhere, that mastic or duct seal it.
Yep.
Just, yeah.
I've got some.
A lot of guys, I don't know why they don't seal it. They're just too lazy or don't have any.
Yeah, they did it up in the attic, so they definitely had it. They just must have forgot to do this part.
Yeah, they resealed all the ducts.
Yep.
Do you have duct leaks up there though?
I don't know. It was resealed or replaced before I got here. So
Were you getting a lot of air, like dust in the house?
no, I mean we have 3 animals, so
Okay.
nothing more than
Normal.
yeah.
You're already on the on-call program here. That little box right here.
I don't understand what that is. It's for the hot water heater.
That's wired to your air conditioner, hot water tank, and your heat strips. So if we ever had an electrical emergency, where we were in danger of blackouts or brownouts, we could activate that. Now temporarily turn off your hot water tank or your air conditioner or your heat strips for 17 minutes in an hour.
Oh, okay.
That's to shed power on the power grid to avoid blackouts or brownouts.
So nothing cool that would have prevented or saved me from.
Now you actually get credits for it every month, about $7 a month. You'll see it on your bill if you get a
I'm almost positive I do not get credits for that.
you know.
No.
I'll look. I'll see it. You usually grandfather did.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. To be
I mean,
fair,
it's-
that's the last thing I'm looking at on my bill recently.
Yeah.
So
It's a small amount. It's about It's about $80 a year. Something. So you get about 57, which is good. Hey, another thing you might want to do, it's not much, but see these boards right here?
yeah.
I'm probably just seal it all around here real good.
Okay.
Unless they did it inside already. It looked like they just hammered some board in there.
I've never been in that side, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. I mean, you put some caulking or something. Or even, a lot of people use that, that foam.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. It could pull a little hot air out of the cracks here. Just a little bit. All right, now big thing. Let's go out to the meter
Yep.
and we can see what kind of power you use. So you have a 4-ton here. It should pour anywhere 3,000, 3,500 watts.
Okay.
And your house is, you don't have a pool pumps down on.
No, you want the AC or the
We'll leave
electrical
the AC
panel?
on for a bit. Can I ask you not to turn like an oven or a stove or nothing on?
What's that?
Don't turn an oven and nothing on. Keep it off for a few minutes.
Oh, she doesn't even know how to cook, man. No
Okay,
worries.
stove, or don't turn the hot water on.
I won't touch anything.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Feel how to cook. It's like I can't boil water. What size of meter? The meter?
It's over this way.
Were you in the military?
No, my brother was.
Oh, you like it. That's right for a while.
Yeah, my brother was a Marine. He died in Iraq in 2006. Yeah.
Sorry.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for recognizing it. Not many people
man.
do. Get a lot of people that congratulate me on having it, and then they get very awkward when I have to explain what it is.
All right, so this will tell us what power you're using in real time after this on.
I have been tracking this like a.
So she's about 4 kW. 3 point. So this will be the AC. 3 point. And that's what minus your base on it.
My basis is right around 1.07 usually,
1.0
without the air conditioner running or
1,000
anything else.
watts. Yeah, it's probably less than that right now. Yeah, you come out here and look at it. Yeah. What's the highest you've seen?
21.
21, 2.1, or for this number here. This the KW.
No, it's
After
yeah, 21 to 1 point.
21 KW.
Yeah, and I couldn't figure out what the fuck
I
it was
know.
coming from.
Really?
I got a picture of it.
Let me see.
Yeah, hold on, give me a
It's
second. Let
almost
me
like
find it.
pool pumping air conditioning coming on.
Yeah, I had people over and everything. And I was like, y'all check this shit out. So I took a lot of these pictures, so it's gonna take me a second.
Yeah. $21,000. That's unbelievable. For a residential.
Well, I've been trying to tell FPL that, I mean, I know that the customer service is like the
I'm sorry.
last people to deal with, but you know what they told me, man, is they go, sir, this is going to sound harsh,
Yeah.
but the bill is the responsibility of the customer and not the FPL.
So your air conditioner turned off. It's 1.24 now.
And I was like, damn, that is harsh.
What was that reading with the air conditioner on? What did we say? 3.6, 3 point,
Yeah, I forgot.
point something like that. Hold on now. Now it's up to.
Yeah, damn, I took a lot of pictures. I'm sorry. The electrician I had come through that couldn't help me fix it told me to track it every single day.
I bet your pool pump's on. Anyway. Mind if I walk over here for a minute?
No, dude, go for it. You're fine. Did I take any pictures of the meter on your phone? Because that one that came in at 21 that one time, it was when
How long ago would it
it
have
was
been?
when Michelle and Sean were here drinking with us that one night. Out back here. I was like, what the fuck?
Just looking at my recently deleted to see if it was. Maybe it's in
I'm
my.
worried that I might have deleted it.
It's possible it's in my pictures, like, still. What day were they here? Let me look back and see what day she was here. You know?
Yeah.
Ron's not coming out from underneath the, January 27th.
January 27th.
Yep. Okay, so let me look at my picture stuff.
I got it. 4, 6, 6, 4, 2, 2.
Oh, look, I have this one.
Nope, that's normal. I feel like I took it on your phone. I wonder if maybe I took it on. Yeah.
That was on. Oh, wait, this one? That's January 26th. What'd you say? There's this one.
Nope.
That's
No,
not-
not that one. What's the fucking? I don't know what phone I took it on then.
Change. Hold on, let me
And
look.
then all the pictures look the fucking same, so I'm just like looking through the.
Maybe I can look
What if it
in.
ended up in my hidden?
I was trying to look
Probably
to.
deleted it on accident somehow with all my mass deletes I've been doing.
But it would have been within the last 30 days, so.
And I've been having to like.
No, you know, January 27th. Today's the 29th.
Yep.
Unless you deleted it within the last 30 days.
Yeah, I always go through and do the final deletion though.
How do you? I don't.
I know I had it. I really don't think it would have been on here either.
I'm trying to look to see in like the recently deleted like notes. If that's a thing.
Did you take notes on it? Who did I send? Oh, did I send it in? I sent a picture of it to somebody.
Watch the cat.
Find it?
No, I'm trying to figure out who I sent the picture of it to.
Hey, can you turn your air conditioner down about 70?
Alexa, turn the AC to 70 degrees.
70 degrees.
Okay, set to 70.
You have that connected to your pool also?
Not to the pool now.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I've seen people do that. Actually, that's smart. They can turn the pool pump on and off.
Oh shit.
You probably do with yours too, because they're
Really?
where you can connect it with your phones. Yeah. I've seen a bunch of people have it like that.
Well, you know, I did look into the conversion to get it smart, but I didn't know it would all connect into one place. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. You got variable speed. It's running out of low RPMs now. It's probably pulling about 500 watts or less. Probably around 500. Is that AC?
For the pump? Yep.
And that pool heater is off. I seen it was off.
No, ma'am. No. No.
You think it would have gone to the iPad?
Maybe. You need to do that. Hands. Like won't come out from under the couch. I was like yelling for him to feed him, and he's not coming.
It's the downside of having like 27 fucking cameras. I don't know which camera I took a fucking picture.
I know. Like I found the one, but like that was it. January 28th. She wasn't feeling good, remember? I went
Set it up to 80.
You said it's okay.
Thermostat to 80 degrees.
AC.
Alexa, set the AC to 80 degrees.
She's still looking for it, man. I got so many cameras. This is the other thing I was going to ask you. So, I was complaining the first time. This is what they sent me. And they kept telling me my usage was in line, even though I was
Yeah.
like going crazy. And it said my, what was it, my top usage, 146 kilowatt hours. That's
That's
normal
pretty
for
great.
daily?
No, not for this size house.
So why would it tell me my usage is in line for the...
Because it's probably, they got by last year's usage, was probably pretty close.
Well, if it would have gone by last year's usage, we wouldn't have been here. This is from September.
Okay, yeah, I don't, they go back 12 months.
You don't have to defend them. I'm just trying to...
For this size house, if you're not using your heat pump for the pool,
Mm-hmm.
or if you don't use your central heat, I can't see it being that high. I mean, the AC at 76 degrees, right? So
Yeah.
on there, yeah. You don't use the heat, or do you?
I mean, you used to work in Florida.
Yeah, I mean, it's been in the 40s the last couple months.
Yeah,
so-
no, I mean, I love to sleep in the cold.
Yeah, I hear you. So the AC's working fine. It's pulling right around the bolts and amps and watts. The base loads, I mean, we call base load, you don't any big appliance on, like your air conditioner, your dryers, ovens,
All the fancy power.
big stuff. Yeah. The pool pump's not even pulling 1,000 watts. So if you take that pool pump off, you're using about 700-800 watts, which is normal for this size of home. Now I'm getting on that dashboard. I'm seeing you busting out around 10 kW, 9 kW, sometimes.
Yeah.
At nighttime. Yeah.
At night?
I think I saw some at night.
What would cause it to go up that high at night?
A pool heater.
But the pool heater's off.
Yeah, off, or your heater, your central heat, or a mouth, or your heat strip in your air condition, in your air handler might be coming on, sticking. You might have a couple,
Okay.
2, 3, 4 kW heat strip sticking. But this thing's pulling high bills before you moved in. Okay, go back.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Is your water bill been high? Is it normal?
That's normal.
You don't think you have a hot water leak or something that might be happening?
Nope.
No. All right. Is that's also control on my side goes. I just want to swatch this. You have a brand new hot water heater. It's 50 gallons, I believe.
40.
40. It pulls 4,500 watts. Let's go turn that on. I mean, that bill's $230-something this month.
Yeah.
It seems about it. Could be right in
I mean, like I said, I replaced that hot water heater myself just because nobody else would tell me.
Really?
That's the only thing
And the
different.
wattage dropped way off, man. So it could have been that hot water tank could be there.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Cause like I've been trying to get answers. You know, I called electricians. The electricians literally, I had 2 different guys come out. And they're like, nothing's wrong.
Yeah.
And then I call FPL and they're like, God, tough shit. And I'm like,
I hear you, man, you're stuck.
and then I got those 2 months where I could have, possibly tried to figure out what was going on with my usage, and they just cut me off.
They don't.
So I mean, I know that unfortunately it's gonna come back and be like, well, sorry we messed up, but tough shit. What's wild to me is they just told me that the meter stopped working. Like when I originally called customer service, I don't think they could listen to my calls, but
They did, but they don't care.
yeah,
Well, I mean, you can tell them that off. They're not gonna say nothing.
they told me that the meter stopped working for 2 months. I'm like, that's just wild that we're just gonna say, hey, stop working.
It was working. It probably wasn't. It wasn't communicating. Most likely, what happened is these things all communicate, and they see see this DC right here. Right now, it's sending it's getting red. So it's sending a signal to the.
What's weird to me is obviously my father-in-law was here before us, right?
Yep.
So he lives with us from time to time still. So he cut off his electricity. I started mine. He was still able to read the meter for almost a week after his electricity was cut off. I didn't get access until they finally billed me in April, and I was calling, being like, "What? How am I supposed to do it?"
Yeah, that's 2 months, and then they didn't throw it on me at one time.
They threw it on me at one time, and now it's, hey, this is budget billing. This is what you're stuck with. And I'm like, well, I can't budget $700 a month, man. I got 2 months.
I hear you.
Not to mention these groceries going.
So that pulls 4,500 watts. So right now it's pulling 5.61. You minus that 1.24 off of this. That brings it down to 4. Yeah, right at 4,500 watts. Man. So that meter's showing us that the appliances are showing what they're supposed to be pulling at the meter. So again, there's nothing wrong with the meter. So let's go back in the house.
No, I mean, we definitely had it running at one point, but it wasn't like,
But how long ago? What do you mean?
we probably started running 4 or 5 months ago.
5 months ago?
Yeah, like, it was right after, like, it started,
Summer.
yeah, right, like, when kids went back
Okay.
to school, we just stopped.
Because some of those KWs I'm seeing for usage on your energy dashboard, that actually pulling that high. And our energy dashboard actually has the pool and spas are one of the high bills.
I mean, we got friends that are like, yeah, I got a bigger pool than you. I've got a hot tub. I've got 3 freezers, and I don't pay anything near what you guys are paying.
No,
Is the water still on, or?
turn it off. You walk around on the highway, you feel any hot spots? January, like, and anything's changed.
The only thing, like I said, is just that hot water.
Your usage dropped compared to December. I mean, yeah, January and February.
I mean, I just don't get it because, like, my father-in-law, when he was here,
Yeah.
he was worried it was the hot water heater, so he stayed with my kids for 2 days. I actually know exactly what it is. And,
What? Yeah.
he cut it off.
What day was that? Do you remember?
Yes, I do. Give me a second. We were in Daytona, right?
All right,
January
so
27th, 28th,
January 27th, 28th.
29th? No,
No.
January, December 27th, 28th, 29th, 26th, 27th, 28th?
yeah, so here's December 25th right here. This is your usage. This is the beginning of your December, January bill. Look at the usage here, 10 kW. 1 in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning. I don't think you pull that much would be a pool heater or your central heat. And the temperature outside that day
I mean, we
Was-
wouldn't have.
was Jesus, come on. Let me do it. It's probably See, here's the next day, 26. I believe it was cold those days. I don't know if the heater would be going or. You know,
The 26th is when we left.
We left on the 26th, so you would have had it off on the 27th and the 28th.
Right.
So see,
And then I compared it to my previous usage, and I was like, okay, cool. So hot water heater was off, and
Yeah.
it didn't make a difference.
no, this usage he's using now is almost like a pool heater, but our central heat. You have 10 kW system, and Lori's not letting me work it. Oh boy. Well, your current your next bill is projected to be about 250.29.
Oh, so you figured it out then, huh?
No, I didn't figure nothing out yet.
It's better.
I figured out how to get my bill lower.
Oh.
Almost. It wasn't for fucking budget low.
All right. So, yeah, the lows are only 68 degrees, so you wouldn't have your heat on.
Right. I mean, he wouldn't have turned it on.
And the only thing that could pull that much power right now would be your central heat or your pool heater.
I'm pretty sure it was off then because, you know, the kids wanted to go in, or she wanted to go in the pool, and we told her
Yeah.
no.
So
It's
here's the
freezing. We're not turning the pump on.
yeah. Your billing period started for December, January. That was a high one. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even go to Pinch a Penny at all in
December.
December because we just.
Didn't use it. We didn't. I don't even think we went in November.
Could you hear it running if it was on?
My son would be able to,
Yeah.
but
In his room,
In
he's
his
got the
room,
fire room, but
Okay.
if I'm outside, I can hear it running.
Yeah, it's loud. Not real loud, but it's like
it's like you can hear. It almost sounds like an AC kicking on.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah.
I think he. I mean, I don't even think he hears it anymore.
No, he's tuned it up.
Yeah. First couple, weeks it was
Right.
an adjustment to him, but
But that also begs the question: if it is the pool heater, then back in those days when we were pulling 4,000 before, pool heater wasn't installed then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we pulling 4,000 watts. That's about what a hot water tank would pull. 4,000 watts.
have we pulled that? We haven't pulled
4,500,
that.
5,000 watts.
So what is it? That's kilowatt.
Kilowatts. Yeah. 4.5 kW, 4,500.
Yeah, but there's was 4,000
It's gonna
kilowatt
pull
power.
right around 4,000 kilowatts. 4,000 watts. Yeah.
I'm talking about that bill previously,
Okay. Yeah.
right?
The
from
tenants.
The tenants when they were here.
In
Yep,
2019.
yep. They're using 4,000
Right.
a month. You mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that
That
pool heater was not installed then.
But
is
the
what
hot
I'm
water
saying.
tank was here still.
Hot water tank was here.
But my
Air
dad
conditioner
was
was-
here in October of 2020,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and October of 2020
Yeah, he lived here from October until April until
of
his wife
2021.
21. Okay.
So they would have installed it in October of 2020, but they
died. But hot water usage they would have been using that hot water
Right,
heater.
and
during
then after
time,
that,
too.
So your actual usage last year for for January. December, January.
Is
Used
that
100. Were you here? You were here.
December of or
December of last year we were not.
23.
December 23, we were here for like 4 days.
Okay, so you're using 108 kW. 108 kilowatts per day. That's a lot. So even a day here, you use 108, 101.
That was in December
Of 2020.
This is going into summertime now.
This is 2023.
You had your new air conditioning in there. 101, 100 and then you dropped big time last month. That's the lowest kWh per day you ever used.
Was when
Was
January.
last month.
But to be fair, on top of replacing the hot water heater, like we've been just literally paranoid. We've been having the AC shut off for days. Like nobody's giving us answers, so we've just gone DEFCON like 5. You know.
Yeah, I mean that's 59 kWh per day. You never use that low of power since you lived here for a monthly usage. So you could have been on something with that hot water tank. I mean, yeah, it was 1,700 compared to last year. This time was 115.
I mean, my confusion then is how it went up to 4,000 when the
Yeah, I
tanks
can't
were
explain
here.
that.
He
now.
was,
I mean, the
you
pool
know,
heater wasn't here. I mean, maybe.
I don't know. That's what.
Yeah,
There's
maybe
just
that hot water tank. Well, if it's malfunctioning, what caused that? Like, I wish I was here before you replaced it.
well, hey, I would have loved for you to be here too, man.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
They told me I can go fuck myself, essentially. So
FPL did?
yeah, I had to get the Attorney General involved to even get you out here, dude.
Are you a PSC complaint? Or no? Did you
Yeah, I had to
to
make a complaint.
level?
Yeah,
Went to a PSC?
I don't. What is that?
It's just a higher level of it.
Yeah, it was like some guy that's trying to act nice but works for FPL.
Oh, yeah, okay. This is a different level. Yeah. Did you file a complaint with PSC?
I don't know what I went to the Attorney General and I had the Satellite Beach city manager get involved and everything because FPL literally I had to create a Twitter account, dude.
Yeah.
Because like they just
Because
would
they
not
would
give
not
us the
talk
time
to
of
me.
day. They wouldn't.
Really?
They were just
Yeah.
like, that's just the meter's correct. That's what we're reading. There's no way to compare it to your neighbors, even though we've talked to our neighbors and our neighbors.
Yeah, our neighbor
have said,
behind us who has 3 kids and extra 1,000 square feet pays like $350 a month. But they told us that
they couldn't
they couldn't
compare,
compare our usage.
and it
to
was
somebody
in
else.
line for what we should be using, and we're like, what is?
So it was crazy.
not?
If it was my hot water heater,
I mean, yeah,
They-
so you
they just kept telling me I was fine, that everything was fine. We
No.
moved here from Virginia, so how the fuck am I
I mean-
supposed
I
to?
mean-
I'm not getting mad at you.
No, I hear you, but it's not fine. This house ain't gonna pull 100 kW, 100 kilowatts per day.
I know, but how can I tell them that, right? Like, hey, I've been telling you guys for the last fucking year, this is a problem. You keep telling me I'm fine.
You have like
And I'm
paper
just like-
printout of them saying everything.
Yeah, that's what I showed you,
fine.
where it said everything's fine at 143 kilowatt hours a day.
Yeah,
Which is-
they want you to stop calling.
But like it's not sustainable. It's
I mean, yeah. So your usage is almost cutting more than half than it was any other time since you moved in.
You know what's funny too, though, is right around that same time I posted
Is
shit
that-
to
that-
Satellite Beach community page
well, no,
about how I was having
water.
somebody come to
That was when we did the hot water heater.
right before the hot water heater,
Okay.
right around that same
So,
time.
so there was one day in July, April, where you used 359 kilowatts per day.
How is that even possible?
I mean, yeah, that's crazy. You had 11,508 kWh.
Is there
Your
anything in
was-
this house that could even pull that much?
Your pool pump,
Pool pump
your water heater,
and the hot water heater and
and the
a running
if you had a heat strip or heater on, you got a 10 kW heat strip.
I have no idea what I have, but
Yeah, that's how much power that heat
Okay.
pulls. But you have straight heat. You don't have a heat pump.
no, I'm telling you, that heat is never on, dude.
Yeah, you never use it, so we can eliminate that.
Yeah.
All right. The only thing really left is the heat strip could be malfunctioning when your air conditioner turns on. The heat's coming on at the same time, but it's not doing it
Well,
now
we
when I'm
had
here.
the
I had the air conditioner guy come out and
Checked it?
check everything
Yeah.
The
out.
heat load's good. It wasn't. It's not doing it now. And next thing is the pool heater.
Yep.
But that's been off.
You 100% sure that's been off.
Go check, dude.
It's off now because I took the temperature of your pool 70 degrees.
That's what it's been.
Yeah,
for-
no, it's off of the breakers.
Breaker, you pull it, actually take it off.
No, I don't know how to do that shit. I just
Okay.
shut it.
You sure you turned it off? How long ago did you do that?
Months ago.
Months
right?
ago.
Months ago?
Like, we have not been in the pool since probably what?
November.
No, say,
Ella went in for like a day, but I didn't even turn on the fucking heat for
No,
her.
and
So
then
like
she
my-
was trying to get us to turn on the heat, and we were like, no, absolutely not. Like, we're not turning on the heat for you. It may have been even
You guys,
since
what
like
do you have it
September,
set on now?
October.
76, 75?
You told us to put it to 80, right?
You can be where you want. We
I don't
recommend
know.
about 78.
It must, I mean, I
No,
turned
you turned it back after.
I did not.
Yeah, you told us to turn it to 80, so it's still at 80.
Okay, it just turned on. So
Oh, okay.
it says 76 in the house though.
We didn't check it back. Alexa, what's the temperature at?
Right now, it's 72
No.
Thermostat.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
72.
Alexa,
Expect a low of 67
Alexa,
degrees.
stop.
Alexa, what is the AC?
I missed something.
Yep. You
Can you
just
say it?
fucking it.
Alexa, what is the AC set to?
The AC is set to 80.
Okay. I don't think it's 80 degrees in here.
I think it's
Well, it's set to cool on 80, so unless it gets, if the
Higher.
temperature gets higher
Higher
than
than
80
80.
degrees, it'll kick on.
Do you think it's higher than 80 degrees in here now?
no.
No, but it's circulating the air. That's just the fan
Oh,
that's
you
kicked
got
on.
the fan motor going?
Yeah, because like we circulate the air every now and then.
Okay, I'll just leave it on the auto position.
That's what it is. It's auto to circulate for this one.
Right. You just have a program like that?
It's either on constantly or circulate. Those are the two options. So circulate is there.
So you want it on circulating all the time?
Right. Yeah, if I had it on all the time, then the fan would be
Yeah.
running constant, which I'm
Okay.
also paranoid of.
Yeah,
now.
this is wear and tear on your fan. Plus, if it runs all day, it's about $1 a day for that size of a fan motor.
Okay, so that is not my my $700 bill is not coming from that.
It's not coming. Maybe 30 at the most. I mean, but your bill actually $200 this month.
That's good. No, I'm
But it's
with you,
just-
but
200 or something, and that's the lowest you used since you lived here.
That's because we've been just crazy paranoid and
And the
shutting
only thing that's
everything
really
off.
changed, you changed that hot water tank out. And but anyway, I'm just looking at this right here. Mind if I come over here?
yeah, it worked.
I'm just gonna-
Sorry.
Sorry,
I
our
guess
house is a mess.
So-
Kids don't like to pick up.
So you've probably been on this too, right? Like see what your usage is. Have you?
I've done it
He
through
has.
the app on my
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah, but this is December 5th. See it? Look at that.
That's 2023.
Yeah, this is December of last
Just a few months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
This year, December, January bill, that was real high. But see, look at the usage here, your 10 kW, 10.3. So if you this might be your heat, I don't know, because it was 50 degrees outside. No, it was actually 68. You wouldn't be running your heat then.
No, I don't even think we turned our heat on this last
No,
year.
we had the windows open for Christmas.
The only thing that could pull this much would be an air conditioner and a hot water tank at the same time. All right. So the hot water tank pulls 4,500, the AC pulls close to 400, 4,500, so it's right around that 9, 10. But then it shuts off here, all day.
What day does that start on?
That's the 25th. That's the beginning of your.
That's when we started.
No,
my
that's
dad
the
being-
whole that's the whole day right there.
That's
so
the
we're
whole
looking
day.
at that morning.
oh.
You weren't even
During the
home
day.
then. You left on the 26th.
Well, December. My dad was here.
Oh. You think he might have turned the heat on?
No.
No, he was trying to turn
It
everything
was 65
off.
degrees, and you still look at this.
He was
High
shutting every.
usage, and it drops off at 5 a.m. Stays off till about 8 o'clock. You get the high. Again, the heat strip, like in your air handler, could cause this, and a pool heater, or lessees.
Because I mean, like he.
This could be a. I don't know. Yes. Then you go
Because
to-
he was trying to help us figure out the issue
Yeah.
too, so he was shutting everything off. He's like, "We're not going to do laundry. We're not going to wash the
Right,
dishes.
So
We're
it's
not
60
going to."
degrees here. You wouldn't have the heat on, but you're pulling this high. It's always in the mornings. When it's cooler outside, and when it warms back up, it seems that whatever's happening shuts
So
off.
it's like the opposite of what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, well, I mean, does he know how to control that smart thermostat?
My dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
It's almost like heat right here, central heat, because when it warms back up, it's turning off. When it starts getting cooler outside. Oh, that day was.
That was
66.
We had the windows open. On
Yeah, you wouldn't
Christmas
be
Day.
running the heat here. So, you think you might turn the pool heater or something to jump in the pool?
No, we were here on the 25th,
Okay.
and we had the windows open for Christmas. We had
Like,
everything
this
shut
could
off.
be air conditioning and heat too.
We had everything
And
shut off on
that's-
Christmas.
that's
and-
if the hot water's malfunctioning, but it's always the same times. Like it's.
Like, how would a hot water, if the hot water heater was malfunctioning,
It
how
would
would
say
it?
like you'd see this all the time.
Right.
But
Which means I replaced my hot water.
what date
heater.
did you place that hot water tank?
I can tell you exactly.
2 weeks ago, you said?
No.
Yeah, look at this. They're in the middle of the day. I mean, it's 62 degrees outside, and you're pulling here 10 kW.
What time is that?
This is middle of the day, 11 to 1. That would be on the December 28th, a couple days after Christmas. I know we had some cold weather after Christmas. Look at this right here.
Yeah, this is right when I started getting super paranoid because I couldn't figure out what was going on, and this is right around when I posted the community page.
This is the 50s, 49 degrees. So you possibly could have had the heat on there.
Yeah, but when it got down to 49 degrees, we used less energy, right?
Well, some reason you had that, you're using a lot of energy. Here's the next day, same kind of hours right here. The low that day was 46, so you could have had some central heat going here for those days. So I know it was colder a week after Christmas because I was up, actually it was freezing. The low that day, 48 degrees, and the only thing really can pull that much high is your heat strips, your heating, or your outdoor pool heater, or unless your hot water tank and you don't have a heat pump, so you got straight heat. But it's only from here it was. It was 46 degrees. It warmed up. The 62, the heat won't be coming on there. All right, so this is that December January throw. So we go.
The order of months is December, January.
Alexa, stop.
So let's go to your
Testing mode is not supported for this screen.
shit. All right. This was your last bill. Start on January 23rd to the 22nd of February. January 23rd. February 22nd. So February 22nd right here. So yeah, see, not too much power here. This is your billing for last month, last day. So this is normal right here. 2 kW. This pop up right here. A little bit of hot water might have turned on. We go back. See this right here? This 4 kW.
Mm-hmm.
47 degrees outside. 53, but this could have been a water heater too.
But that would have been the new one, right?
Yeah, it could.
Was it before or after?
This was February 21st.
I mean, the most I've ever seen that hot water heater pool was 4
This
kilowatts.
is pretty normal here. This is normal. Normal usage here. Let's keep going. Normal here. Normal. Normal. Pretty much normal here. You know the date that was changed out?
I'm looking.
Yeah.
I
I
can't.
feel like it was the 9th.
Of
February.
February 9th.
Or somewhere around there.
This is pretty much normal readings here. This would be higher than normal.
Who we texted?
I texted.
This is more like air conditioning because it was warm outside. Yeah, it was in the 80s, so you would have the air conditioning around 4 ton. This is all air conditioning. You start seeing those 6 and 7 kWs. That's where.
No, I replaced it on January 30th.
January 30th.
Damn, I thought it was February at some point. January 30th.
Where? How did you find that?
I texted it to Joe.
January 30th is right here. So.
And it was off for several days
Oh, yeah,
before
look at
that
Before that.
Hot water's
because I was being paranoid.
Okay, so you think about maybe 2 or 3 days before that?
Maybe more.
More. Okay, so this is pretty normal reading. These are all normal. This is probably some AC runtime here, you know. Probably had the AC here a little bit. Yeah, about 30 and pool pump and right here, bam. So
I still don't understand though if it's the hot water heater, why it's only running in the morning and the evening, because we definitely don't use hot
you have
water.
a timer on it?
Nope.
No. So here's a January 27th right here, and you're pulling 8 kW right here, and the temperature in the morning was 66. So your AC wouldn't be on. I mean, AC might have been on plus your water heater, and it combined.
So I mean, how is FPL assuming what I'm using? Like when they're sending me these bills and they're saying, hey, you know.
So what do you mean assuming what you're using?
Like they're telling me my pool pump's using 30% and my hot water heater's using this.
So
much.
these meters on here, they're smart meters. So they've been on there for almost 17 years. You got 2012, 8, 13 years. And over that time, so these constantly get read, okay? And they're sent to a database somewhere on a pole here. And all that's all sent down to our database in Miami. And they're all, it's got so smart meters and stuff, and technology's got so smart, they can actually decide what appliance you're using in your home just by what the meters, how much power is going through your meter and going to your appliances.
Because if I go back through those bills, I've had 2 of those energy analyses done.
Yeah.
One said it was due to the pool. One said it was due to a hot water heater.
It'll change. So
They also said
we'll go through that. Yeah.
Normal.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've all said it was within normal usage, which is really my complaint at this point.
So you think you could have changed that out around the 27th of January?
No,
You turned it off. Was the hot water tank off?
it would have been off before that, but
It would have been off before that.
yeah.
So again, here we're getting into this high usage here, like almost like a heat strips coming on the heater. But it wasn't cold outside. You might have had, because the high that day was
And we also had
76
air people
degrees.
come back
So
out.
that would have been air conditioning. Did you have the AC people come back out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is almost like a heat strips coming on the same time you hear.
Yeah, dude, trust. I went off on that, dude.
Did you?
I could have swore it was the AC. I ended up
Yeah.
apologizing my ass off.
What did you find? Nothing?
Nothing.
He
He
put a-
showed me everything.
Did he put an amp
he
probe?
did the whole thing onto
Heat
my
strips?
He did the whole thing.
Because this is almost like a heat strip and AC coming on at the same time. That can pull that much power right here. See that?
Yeah.
You could have set the load at night when you're going to bed. Because you're in a pickle here, dude. But I think whatever you did is fixed.
I mean, that's good, I guess. But
Yeah. But this is almost like a heat strip sticking.
it's fucking wild, dude.
I mean, see where you're using nothing?
Yeah.
The AC might pop on because it's warmer. In the hot time, the 70s, it stays on.
The dude on the phone told me you had a magical tool that would attach to my breaker box and tell me what every appliance is using. Is that not correct? Wow.
No, we just gotta look at the meter. So I did do a load test on your appliances.
I got the recording of him saying that if you ever want to hear it.
Okay. So I did a load test on your air conditioner and your hot water tank. And it's showing right at the meter what it's pulling. There's another anomaly, man. So again, the only things that can pull that much power is the 220 loads. Your air conditioner, your hot water tank, your oven and your heat strips, and your pool pump. That's a variable speed. Your pool pump's nothing. All right. So if we go, so what they probably did a survey for you too, and they called you. Do you think? Oh, man. I wish I was here a month ago. Because everything's working right, or it should be.
Well, it got to the point where I didn't think anybody was gonna
Your
help.
fan's
so
on right now? The motor? Just your fan motor, right? Or is it could be recording?
It shouldn't be cooling because we're still on 80. He wishes he was here a month ago. I said, yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that.
Let me say it again.
Yeah, be true. You've been fun.
We don't have them here.
Well, not anymore. I used to. I just teach my kids music now.
That's cool.
What gave it away? Was it all the guitars on the wall?
Must have been. Hey,
Nah.
Ron, come here, buddy. Ron, no, come here, you want food? Ron. Come on, bud. No food? Why are you afraid? Come here, buddy.
You kids getting into, getting into that music? Playing guitar?
My 9-year-old son decided he was gonna start playing bass, and he is freaking nasty, man.
Really?
He's been playing since June, and he's gonna be better than me in like 2 months. Yeah, my daughter has the ability to hear and sing harmony with. She's 7 years old and can just.
Yeah. So this is me. This is
Yep.
what FPL telling you what the power usage is.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's down over $300 compared to last month.
But my pool and spa is still pulling the most, right?
That's what it's telling us, but I don't think it's true.
And that's what's.
Yeah, but this will change as we change as I put different items in. Like I took a bunch of how many hours your pool pump run, what's the size of your air conditioner, your hot water tank, how much it uses. So we can go ahead and do this, and this will change real quick for us. This is just a DSEG, but this will change. This is just based on your usage plus fees and taxes due to the blah 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 blah. But the average daily usage is $9 compared to last month was $17, $18 almost. That's $8.61 a day change.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. $8 a day. You don't think it's a lot, but you times it by 30.
Well, trust me, I feel it over the course of 14 months. I will attest. Yeah, your KW dropped by 52% too. Temperatures outside was the average was 70. It's just baffling to me that it's coming on at night, but my pool heater's off. The hot water heater shouldn't have been running at night, specifically because we would have been asleep. That's what I'm just like. So,
Who's stealing our stuff?
look at your monthly usage here. Going back to last year, look at that usage. It's never been that low until you moved in here, but you probably only had 10 days on that billing period. Mm-hmm. It's the lowest you ever used. The only thing that changed, you replaced that hot water tank.
And we just started getting paranoid.
Yeah, shutting everything off.
Like I'm not doing laundry. I'm hardly washing dishes. I'm just
But
minimal.
did you use cold or hot water for laundry?
Cold.
I use cold for 90%.
90%.
Yeah, like the only thing I use hot on is.
You use
towels.
dishwasher?
Yeah, but I have it on.
That's a freaking $1,400 dishwasher.
It's probably one of those Energy Stars.
Yeah, it's not.
We just
It's that.
installed that in
But that's
May
good.
of 2023.
Yeah.
But not because we thought it was pulling electricity. It was just because.
Yeah, I did 2 load tests on that meter, and
It was old.
it's showing your air conditioner's pulling where it should, and the hot water tank's right there. You got a single-story house. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom.
3.
About 2,100 square feet, 2,000. Yeah. Over here, no. No, you got central air conditioner. It's a 4-ton. None. It's a 4-ton. I think it's a 4-ton. Yeah. With the condition of the filters, their filters were clean. You have any on the? You set it on the on position, right? Yeah. Or auto. Around 75 degrees, your average cooling during the day in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have a heat pump. You have AC heat strips. You don't use the heat at all, but if you do, what do you keep it at? I mean, have you used it all the last 30 days? Maybe nothing.
Maybe once in the last 30 days.
Yeah, so it's not.
And briefly.
Briefly,
Like,
It would have been for like 30 minutes just to get our daughter out of the bed in the morning.
Gotcha. All right.
Because she was cold. And
It smelled like burning. And
Yeah. You don't use it a lot. Yeah, it sounds like your house is on fire. I haven't turned mine on all year neither.
Which actually, I guess that would be a good indication it wasn't the heat strips too, because when we turn it on, it smells like burning. If it was the heat strips.
Heat strips. That's what I was asking. Does it feel cool when it's on?
Gotcha.
I mean, it's don't because if you usually when the heat strips stick, the AC and the heater will turn on at the same time,
Gotcha.
and the splits won't be right. And
So
won't
then
feel
it's
nice.
not the heat strips.
Well,
But it could have been. I don't know.
Okay.
Since that AC guy, he might have did something not even tell you because I got mad at him or something. Yeah. He might not want to tell
no,
you.
I really don't think
I
so. I
don't-
followed his ass around like. And trust me, I was
You were heated.
quite.
It says
suspicious.
here you do 7 loads of laundry and hot water now.
What?
Yeah,
What?
It's crazy. Yeah.
Do you a day?
Yeah.
No.
No. Yeah.
Who would've put that?
A week. I'm sorry.
Oh, not even that.
Yeah, you use hot water maybe once or twice, right?
Yeah, like I mean, they're
For different like whites and stuff. Yeah.
like I did 4 loads
Oh,
of
she
laundry.
doesn't separate colors, man. Come
So
I did 4 loads of laundry on Sunday, and then I haven't done it in almost 2 weeks.
yeah.
on. Yeah.
So I had 2 girls. You have 2 boys,
One
boy, one girl.
and I know they like taking showers long times.
No, they don't even like taking.
My
showers
daughters,
at all.
I had to not bang on the door to get them out of there.
No, they don't take long. I mean, it's
Brian's
like,
9. I have to beg him to
Take
take
it
a shower.
I'm like, take a shower, dude.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, but I'll make it quick. And we're like, yeah,
Okay.
okay, whatever, just do something.
So yeah. You have it says you have an electric pool heater, but you don't use it.
Mm-hmm.
So remove that. You have a variable speed. You run about 6 hours a day. You said, sir.
Yep.
Installation's all good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you impact windows, hurricane windows?
No, they're not. But we have.
The hurricane shutters.
Shutters.
Shutters. I got you.
We even got to the point where we're putting up those shutters during the summer, trying to block out extra sun.
Yeah, you can. I'll get from the east and west side.
I did, man. Trust me, it didn't make a
Good.
damn difference.
Didn't do
Thicker
anything.
drapes, really.
Yeah.
It didn't make
It just
anything.
made us look like we were paranoid for hurricanes that weren't coming. Because we had just moved
I wonder
here.
why. I want to coat someone to get plane code enforcement. I know where I live, you can't keep them up.
Really?
Mm-mm.
You know, I think
That's because of fire hazards. It's a
okay.
house ever caught on fire, firemen, or you
Doesn't
couldn't
make
get
good
out.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. You know, I think our neighbors just thought we were crazy and paranoid because we hadn't been through a hurricane. So
Yeah, we didn't do it at the doors. We were just doing it in front of the.
I don't. I live in Malibor. I don't have impact windows. And last 2, I never even boarded up.
really,
Pain in the ass, man. Gotta
I mean-
go in the shed and get all the wood out again. And
yeah, it sucks.
I never had to go through it, man. We're from Virginia. So.
really,
Yeah.
it ain't no fun.
Better
And
than
they always
snowstorms.
say it's going to be a bad storm. Never does happen. Maybe 100-mile-an-hour wind, but
It's still pretty crazy.
yeah, it's crazy. But they always tell you the worst. And what the guy meteorologist told me: go where the hurricane they say is going to go, then go there.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So you do have a smart thermostat, indoor coils. Your system's not that old, I don't believe. It's what, 10 years old, 11?
14
Did they ever
months.
14 months. Okay.
My air conditioner. Yeah.
That's brand new. The coils are probably most likely you can eat off of them.
Yeah, and they were cleaned when he came into the service too.
Okay. At night, what do you usually keep the thermostat? 75, 76,
Depends. We do go a little lower at night, but the temperature drops too. So 72.
72.
Yeah.
So the days 76.
But it goes from 72 from midnight until 6 a.m. I think.
Midnight, okay. So, during the day, about 76.
Yeah. If it's on.
And when you go away, or if you're working, or you guys work from home?
We work from
We work
home.
from
So
home.
that's why we leave the windows open a lot.
Yeah, this time of year is great.
Or we just have it off and then we.
I had to
it
turn
off
my
for the
AC
kids.
on last night. Actually, it was getting warm.
The kids will complain more. I'm like, I'll rather sweat my ass
Yeah,
off.
ceiling fans also. If you're not sitting under them, I'll turn them off. They do circulate the air, but they're about $7 a piece if you leave them on 24/7. About a penny an hour.
You can definitely keep them on
Really?
for the most part, but I mean, I would.
So $7 a piece per fan per month if you run.
Oh,
it
per month.
Per month, yeah.
okay.
Per fan.
So you're
if
gonna
you
tell
have
me
4
daily? I
fans-
was like, well, shit. That
you
was
have
it.
4 fans going. There's $24 a month. But that's
I got
still
5.
dented what you were paying.
6.
6.
Yeah, but if we're able to keep the air conditioner off because we're running the fans, then we're going to end up saving money.
Yeah,
You know,
Right.
so.
Yeah. Because it'll circulate the.
They do nothing for cooling unless you're sitting underneath them, but they do circulate the air.
I think that's why we usually just keep them on, just because.
You know, have a circulating pump. There's no leaks. I couldn't see anything. Laundry. You have a wash machine, dryer. You have a refrigerator outside?
We have a deep freezer out
Deep
there.
freezer. Okay.
And we have a little
a mini fridge, but-
like beverage can cooler.
Are they both kept in the garage?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you have a EV or electric vehicle?
No,
Are you thinking about getting one?
no. You kidding me, man? I can't afford that. These electric prices.
Hell no. It's FPL wants to know
I'm just
because
kidding. You're fine.
it's because it takes power off the grid. And plus they're starting to sell lease chargers.
Really?
You got TV, cable box. You guys probably have computer equipment because you work at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's just two of you. Kitchen, how many hours per week you use the oven or stove?
Can you put like 30 minutes?
Never.
Like, we order in food, dude. It's
And then if we do cook, we usually use the
Okay.
little air fryer
Air
thing
fryer,
here, just because
gotcha.
it's, all four of us never eat the same food, so it's like, okay, one of us is just gonna heat something up
Alright.
with the microwave versus the
Okay.
the air fryer.
Yeah.
or
Let me
whatever.
run out my computer. That's pain in the ass to start.
I feel like I'm talking to somebody that has severe, like, short-term memory problems.
Yeah.
How many times have I told him the age of my air conditioner?
Mhm.
Like 6.
I know, if not more. Let's see any more.
Is there a plug back there, man?
No, there's...
Yeah, no, there's
What?
one right here.
What? We have a plug over there?
Apparently, I never known that there was a plug there.
Thank you.
That's good to know, though. Oh, hold on, it's not plugged in. It did not go in there.
There's a way. There's a
There you
different.
go.
Got it. Great. Thank you.
Yep. I did not know there was a plug there. I mean, not that it
You
would
got
be
you got aquariums, a sprinkler system.
We have a sprinkler system, but it is also off.
because we just, like I said, paranoid, shut everything off, minimal use.
Yeah, I can definitely see the difference in the usage.
Yeah, I just don't feel like we should have to necessarily live like that all the
You
time.
should have turned everything off. This-
And then still get,
Uh,
have to pay.
So let's wait to another billing period, and if it's, I think we might have found the problem with the hot water tank. Oh.
There's just a lot of inconsistencies with that to just land on that as the
Yeah, I know.
solution.
So I put in what I, if you want to come over here too. So I put in a lot of data I seen around your house, and when I asked you a question, so here's the breakdown what the meter says you're being used. This always on. It's like the fans that run continuously. So you have about what, 6 or 7?
Six
Six.
ceiling fans.
There's 42 bucks of your always on right there. Then lights, refrigerators, ranges, stoves, all that pulls power. Whatever you got plugged into the wall pulls.
Well, our
power.
basis, you said still, because all of our fans are running.
Yeah. Well, you remember
1 kilowatt hour,
remember how
right?
high they had that pool pump? That's nuts. They got you for a pool right now at $39 before they had your pool pump. But it had said you were running your pool heater, and I took that off because you don't.
Right.
Now it has you at $39 for your pool, which is in range.
Okay.
Anywhere from 32 to 39. You have a variable speed. You run it 6 hours a day.
Question though. You said always on is my highest one,
Yep.
but my basis for kilowatts is 1 kilowatt hour, right? That's what we were reading out there is 1,000 watts.
No, that would be your base load.
Okay, so this is different than the base load always.
Yeah,
on.
this is a breakdown of the your
Because
appliance usage and how much
that
it's
base
costing.
load should be pulling those
Your-
fans though, right? Like
Yeah,
when
your
we're reading-
fans are probably pulling 100 watts a piece or less, maybe 60 watts. Now that pool pump's probably pulling 600-700 watts.
Okay.
And then whatever your house is pulling, whatever you got plugged in, your walls, ceiling fans are not a lot, but
That always on being the most expensive thing. Is
yeah,
just
always on is most likely your big part almost is your ceiling fans. All right, because it's $55. That was $56. So the water heater was $55.59, and that's a little high.
What is the current? Do you know what the current price is per kilowatt hour? Or
Yeah,
is
it's
it
about 15 cents.
15 cents.
Pools and spas, refrigeration's about right for 3 yet. You are kept outside. Yeah, this is about right. We don't see that unallocated anymore. Or heating. So if we go back to the previous month, about the same there. 2 months ago. See it's unallocated right here. For the $87, and it's always on.
Mm-hmm.
About the same. But this unallocated, when you see that smart meter we have on your house cannot determine where that power is being used. Then it says go in and update this survey report. But we already did.
Can't determine where that power is being used,
Yeah.
but it can determine that it's not my pool pump, and it can determine it's not my hot water heater.
Yeah, I go figure, dude. I'm not the engineer. But
I just want to make sure I'm understanding it correctly.
Yeah, it is.
'Cause
It could be confusing. Yeah.
That is telling me that all the things that I thought it could be are not.
But
and then there's a phantom source pulling power that's crazy fucking expensive.
here's for October, November of last year. Cooling always on.
I'm not buying the cooling in October is that much either.
Yeah.
Like we literally had the AC off for
Well,
almost all of October.
it wasn't really that much for cooling though.
It was
Because
the top one.
Was it the top one? Okay.
yeah, because I remember sitting there watching all my football
Well,
games.
we could
sweating my ass off.
this is just a preliminary. We can go in it for that month and go into do the survey for that month, and it would change. This would change a lot.
I mean, that's just make believe at this point, though,
Yeah.
because I don't remember what. I was,
But this
I
so,
remember football games I had.
but that's a preliminary. You can't really go by here. You would have to go into that survey what we just did, and it would have broke it down. So here's this billing period, October, November. Where you at here? Okay, so this is up to date. 281. Your bill decreased by $312. That's a big drop.
I still, even if that was the hot water heater, I still just don't understand how it's only running at night, and like there's no sort of timer or anything. The only external thing attached to that hot water heater is what FPL has for the on-call.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a hot water heater with a timer on it like that.
Let me see if
Usage
you
only.
get credit for that on call. Yeah, you got $350 for this month. It goes up higher in the summer because your air conditioning kicks in.
Gotcha.
I think it's around April. So it goes up to about $750, $8 a month. But right now you're just getting credits for your hot water tank and your heat strips. That load control device is very rare, but that could cause something to go on. But I doubt that's it. That was it. That load control device called the LCT.
What is that?
That's where your on-call box, where they wired into your hot water tank, your heat strips, and your air conditioner.
Is that something you can check?
No,
Yes, it
that's the whole. You'd have to get an on-call guy out here and check it. But let me see what the light's on. It's usually a green light that's on. It's on. I saw it when I was out here. Yeah, it's working. Green light's working. You really want to cover all bases, you can have him come out here and check it. It doesn't cost you nothing.
Dude, try to get anybody from FPL to do anything.
Really?
It's been bad.
I literally had to like cause a community stir to get FPL to respond.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, man.
News Channel 6 is supposed to come out, and then they finally had FPL call.
So, am I satisfying what I'm telling you, or somewhat?
I like you as a person, man, but I don't think
You're still
anything
not-
that you've told me is helpful whatsoever. I think you're a great guy, though, if that makes a difference for you.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, but I'm here now and everything's working fine.
Yeah, I get
Okay,
it.
so, but I can have that meter tested for you.
Yeah, whatever I can do, man. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just at a loss here because, like
So-
I said, like if this was an issue,
Mhm.
then FPL could have told me. Everything is said normal usage. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
coming
Well,
from
well,
Virginia.
Yeah.
I don't know what the normal usage area is,
Well, you definitely were above the normal usage. Okay.
but they told me I was not. Right?
Okay,
You
well,
saw
they-
that
they-
paper.
Yeah. This is my experience.
I know. I know that this is not a you problem, man. This is just me speaking.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I'm here. I did the load test on it, and it's showing what it's showing what it should be on the meter. The hot water tank was replaced. You said about a month ago,
Yeah.
and the bills dropped drastically after that.
Yeah.
So that could have been the issue right there. We don't gonna know till you get your next bill. This-
Yeah, I get that. It just
The fact that
all
they
the other
told us-
facts lining up to that about the
Everything was in
the
line.
evening turning on more. Like I woke up one time and had spent almost 120 kilowatt hours overnight. And that was after my phone call with you guys asking what the fuck was going on.
And plus, you had the AC guy out here.
Yep.
And,
I had an electrician. I've had 2 electricians out, an AC guy.
right.
And nobody.
Yeah.
So I'll get the
3 electricians.
I'll get the meter tested for you. It takes about 2 weeks to get that back.
All
So
right.
what happens? They come out, they put a new meter on. Could they get? Is there access to it for that gate?
Yeah. It's never locked. They need to let me know so I can put the dog.
All right. And we'll put a new meter on there. That meter will be sent down to the meter shop for testing.
Okay.
Takes about 10 days, 2 weeks to get it back, and I'll call you with the results.
Got it.
Because I'm here, I'm not finding nothing wrong. I know that doesn't help you, but
Well, it helps to hear somebody from FPL tell me that I'm not crazy. So.
I'm not crazy.
I kind of felt like it for a while. Like it was crazy. We were talking to everybody that we knew here, and
That's how everybody knows us now, man. It's our new identity in the area. We're the electricity people.
we heard that causing the stir with the electricity.
You're Nicholas, right?
Yeah.
Were you from Ohio, you said?
Virginia, Northern Virginia.
All right.
Ironically, we moved from there because it was so expensive.
And we're like,
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, guys.
We're like, everything's great down here, but the electricity is just
No,
ridiculous.
it's crazy. Shop required, yes. I'm saying this order now. Alright, so. I'll go ahead and issue this in the car. I gotta check some other things before
That's
I put
fine.
this in. But it should be, they're out here pretty quick, probably a day or two before they
All
come
right.
back out. Email you this report also of what I found.
Sounds good.
And a load test report of the
All right.
appliances I did the test on, and what I found out here. Now, it has all my business card attached to it and my email, so
Okay.
call me directly.
Okay.
You don't have to deal with the help desk.
That's awesome. I appreciate
All
it.
right, man, and we can. Let's see what happens now for another month or two. But we are getting into the warmer times, so the AC is going to come on more. But it's cooling correctly. It's pulling the right amount of wattage and amps. And I mean, you're not going to see.
I was a real estate agent and a property manager before all this too,
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
I know how to
So you know,
operate shit.
right,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like I know what to expect from using an air conditioner. So like I'm not scared. It's getting warmer. If my bill's under $300,
Yeah.
that's expected. When all of a sudden I get hit with 400 or 400 extra,
500.
they cut me off on January 2nd. They sent me a letter saying I was getting cut off.
No, it's January 1st.
2nd in the morning. They sent me a letter that was supposed to be delivered on the 1st, but the 1st is a holiday.
Yeah.
So 8 a.m. they cut me off in the morning.
Sorry.
My mother-in-law's here, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" The letter comes in later that day saying, "Hey, pay it by this time or you cut off."
Which was midnight.
Which
I
was
think.
They usually it takes once it's paid. They usually takes a few minutes because it's all wired.
it
Radio
took like
control
45 minutes to do, but they shut me off at 8 a.m. on the dot. My alarm went off, and then it was like,
now.
and then you know what they
You get an
did?
email before that, already?
Nope.
Nope.
You know what they did on top of that? The
Oh.
first time I ever missed it, they charged me a $699 deposit.
Yeah. That's bullshit.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So you're late on your first payment or second payment after your deposit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I got you at Nick. What's your last name?
Nick at LeTendryRealestate.com.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You still in the real estate business?
Nope.
No. Done with it.
I had too much stress, man. I'm with the
Really?
doctor now.
I sold my dad's house about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
It was,
Well, it's a good time to sell things.
yeah, we got pretty much what we wanted for it, but yeah.
I've got
Man, the
really.
fees are so high though, 6%.
I have really high moral standards, and it started getting to the point where I felt like I couldn't do my job of helping people without fucking them over. And I'd rather sleep at night, you know.
I
so.
hear you. Yeah. All right, Nick. I'll be back in touch with you about that meter test, and I kind of like the usage too, man. See what's going on.
All right, if you, I mean,
and when I see those real high usage, I'll call you.
That'd be awesome.
And see what's.
Yeah.
I only see it I can't see it in real time.
I
It's
get it, yes.
the day before.
That's fine.
All right, man.
All right, I appreciate it. Thanks for your
Sorry,
patience
can't
with
really
me.
satisfy you.
Sorry for talking your ear off.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you had that in there.
Once this turns off, I gotta reboot it. Oh, it's a nightmare. Better run back up. All right, man. I'll send you the email information. I'll get the meter tested,
All right,
and I'll be back in touch with you when I get the results. And
sounds good.
I'll kind of monitor your usage for the next few weeks, a week or two.
I appreciate
Hop in
it.
and check it out, see if anything's going crazy.
All
You
right,
can also go on that dashboard too.
I've been doing
Have
your
you
phone's
been?
right there too.
It's better to look on your laptop.
Okay,
It's easier to follow.
your phone is right here.
Oh, man, sorry.
Behind
And call me if you need anything going forward.
you. Okay,
You'll have my number on that email.
sounds good.
All right,
Thanks,
thanks,
dude.
guys.
Have a great day.
Yeah.